Today is Sunday, the 13th of June 2010, and I am here to take Father God's message for today. And he is saying, we are excited by how many people are becoming aware of the power of the energies that will be coming forth with this solstice. It is a message that needs to be spread as far and wide as possible. And so I ask you that if you have friends or lists of contacts who may be interested in understanding what is unfolding, that you share this message with them, forward this message to them so that they are aware. Point them to the message that Richard and Carolyn have put out regarding the messages from Yeshua and Mother Mary in regard to this solstice. And I say this because it truly is a powerful moment. As Yeshua said, the energies coming forth with this solstice are the most powerful to come to your planet since those associated with the fall in Atlantis some 13,000 years ago. That is no small statement to make. And so you could also say they are perhaps on an individual level the most powerful energies to come to the planet before the next time you are in alignment with Galactic Center, which will be that date that you know about, that solstice of December 2012. So it is a key moment where the activities truly get ramped up in preparation for that moment in 2012. So take the opportunity to alert as many people as you can about what is coming. It is important. Many will be shaken up by these energies in various ways, and the more that people can be prepared, the better off they will be. So I encourage you to take this opportunity, and this is my message to you today. Alert those that are open. Do not get caught in your own fear and try to, you could say, ram it down the throats of people who don't have a connection with their spiritual bases, you could say. Let them walk their own paths. It's important always to do this. And as you walk your journey and as you become more aware of what's unfolding, simply be the best example you can be. Know that the mechanisms are in place to alert all of humanity, one way or another, to what is happening. And so simply be there for them when they begin to ask. Be the best example you can be. So only share this with those who have some opening to this information. The others will awaken in due course, in one way or another. So this is my message to you today, and so it is.
Dear Father God, I thank you for the message that you brought forward today, and it brings up a thought that I would like some clarification on. And what everybody is saying, Yeshua, Mother Mary, and you, is that the energies from the solstice are going to be very powerful indeed. And you mentioned that Yeshua states that it will be the most powerful energy since Atlantis. And so I would like for you to give us some input as to the effects that these energies will have upon the human body, the energy field of the body, the emotional body, and I'm also sensing that it will have some effect on the mind. And if you would address that also, if people had some sense of what is before them, they would have a better understanding of what to expect. Thank you.
As Mother Mary has said, the energies that will come forth will change to some extent the nature of all particles on the planet. These energies will reduce the denseness of matter on the planet. As you know, with the fall in Atlantis, the denseness of not only the human physical body, but indeed all matter upon your planet was increased to a level that is the most dense where life of the form of a human being exists. And indeed there were concerns that humanity would not survive these very dense energies, but you did. And so this is, you could say, a small step towards returning to the density that existed before the fall, and indeed where you will return to with the ascension process in early 2013. And indeed the energies of the December 2012 solstice will dramatically shift this density. And so it is from that point of view that you should look at the impact of these energies, because humanity in general does not understand what the impact of changing this density means. Mother Mary spoke about changing this density would allow more light between the particles, and that in essence is, in other words, opening up the spiritual abilities of humanity, the ability to bring forth or express more of the spiritual aspects, the spiritual nature. It will trigger the reawakening of memory at a far more rapid rate. Some of you are aware that your skills and abilities that you have forgotten, both from past lives and that you possess as a soul, that those skills and abilities are connected to your memories. And so these energies will allow the reawakening of much more of your skills and abilities. It will not be an instant thing, and not all will acknowledge it. And there were some on your planet who will perhaps not even be consciously aware of what these energies are doing. And indeed there are a small few who will be so impacted by these energies that they may not survive the experience. I do not say this to create fear, I simply mention this so that you understand the intensity of them. They have been made as powerful as we feel they can be to ensure that there is an end to the interference by the dark upon your planet. And so most people will feel quite disoriented by these energies. And as I say, as the possibility of more light between the particles opens up, so it will impact the understanding of so many of humanity of who and what they are. Memories will start to return. People will begin to remember their past lives much more readily. The connection to the monad, which is the totality of your soul, if you like, that was created by the Creator, that connection will open up quite significantly and relatively quickly after these energies come forth. And this is the doorway to memory and to skills and abilities. So it is primarily this change in the spacing of the particles, the density, if you will, of matter upon your planet and of the physical body. That is the key change. Everything else flows from this. And so it is.